What in the world could that be? My goodness, what a beautiful picture. Wow. Ah, it's no picture. It's me. Wow. How are you? How are you, friends? I just wanted to, I wanted to do this right. As we're getting this new 21st century adventure for Brad and I, it's going to be our life under the palms. But you know what? I thought, well, we've gone through 60 video sessions, and we've had our ups and downs. It was a learning curve. We never had done films before, like many of you hadn't before you got involved with YouTube. But I just wanted to say that there's beyond my most ambitious dreams. I didn't realize it would unfold as well as it is. It could either mean one of a few things. Number one, I'm different than the other guys who are over their late 40s. And I actually am a contemporary of you guys who are 20s to 30s. I don't know about you guys who are watching me that are 13, but it wouldn't hurt you to take on some of my behavior patterns. You'd be very mature, and I'm sure you'd excel right to the front of the class and get all kinds of scholarships and be well on your way to a career with just bagfuls of money to carry you through, which you need certainly if you're going to live in California. But no, we didn't know. But we're getting so close to the time when we can get rid of our albatross, which is the collective albatross, is our jobs, our day jobs. They always say, "Don't quit your day jobs." Well, we're about ready to quit our day jobs, and for me, it's very much a physical thing. I don't have the back for hauling and digging and picking up big landscape specimens and trying to plant them. I don't have staff to do that because I don't believe that they're the kind of people that I really feel comfortable with. I get that impression very readily because they like to steal from me. So that very fine new rake that I had just bought all of a sudden just goes poof. Shovel, same thing. Weed eaters. So they say, "Oh no, we didn't touch it. We didn't even know where it was." Well, that's what happens when you have a crew. So good old Paul does things and takes it upon himself to make sure that everything is in his watch. Well, hands on, you can't be a control freak anyway. I get good results done, yes, but there's a price to pay, and I come home either exhausted at night or even worse, the spinal surgery that I had in '08 gets irritated. The discs that they put in they weren't meant to be ripped into like a WWF person. So I'm good for normal. I kind of work with a two or 3 day work schedule, and then maybe 3 or 4 days off, and it works okay that way. But lately, it's been a little bit more of a pain in the whatever. So. So we're ready to move on, and with the manner of compensation being what it is, this is a business, of course, and with the amount of cutting back on monetized product, creators are somewhat frustrated. I mean, you don't want to. There's a whole list of things that advertisers want, and half of the time they don't tell you. And I mean, when we did our post-hurricane feature, or we did our post-Parkland High School shooting feature, those were they were made non-monetizable. I didn't know what they would. I mean, I had no violence. We didn't show any newsreels, so it was just us chatting about what we felt was some core issues that we were really afraid that exist in this country, and that's all it was. I wouldn't have expected to see those made not monetized, not suitable for advertisers either. It didn't make any sense, and of course what hurt was the fact is we had some of the best viewership on those two. So, at one time I was thinking, gee, if we went viral on something like that, that could really have us targeted to be the go-to source for a different news and views kind of concept. So it didn't work, but that's okay because the sun's going to shine again the next day, like they said in La La Land. All day long we're reaching for the light, chasing all the light that shines, and when they let you down, a new day comes around and it's another day of sun. So true. And that's why we're feeling as good as we are with the product that we put out. We've had our low points, we've had our high points, but I think that it speaks for itself. We're totally uninhibited, totally honest. We have nothing to prove to anyone really, because we've gone through a lot of other things. Our whole career has been a work career, and this is going to be an immersion into media, which we're both very capable of doing. I mean, if my mother was a good mother, she would have schlepped me down to Disney Studios where they were having the Mouse Club at the time and made me go to some auditions. I might not be here at this point in time. I might be doing some kind of a maybe I would have been Doogie Howser. I don't know. But the point is, our parents didn't push for kids that to go into the entertainment biz because they weren't comfortable with that. We were, but it didn't happen. My next lifetime, maybe I'll try to do that over again. But I yell at Mom every once in a while, saying, "Why didn't you give me that opportunity to entertain?" I like doing stand-up, actually. So they said stand-up is so difficult. It's okay. If you like your audience and they like you, if there's some kind of chemistry that you see evolving, you can do pretty well. The ones that are stiff, the ones that don't feel comfortable on the stage, the ones that are fighting for any little response that they can get and they don't get it and it just crushes them, that's not good. But anyway, so this is the official closing of the title of Living Happily Gay. It's been a great year and a half, and now it's time to move on to Life Under the Palms. I did want to share with you one thing, and I was not going to say anything until it was clear that everything was going to be okay. I had a little comment that I put on Chris Thompson's SUP 6 comment section, because he highlighted it when he's about trying things, keep working at things. And I had mentioned in the response that I was going to have cancer surgery on Friday. And I did. I thought nothing of it because it didn't seem like it wasn't looking like what I saw in the internet pictures of these malignancies, and I didn't think it was any big deal. And well, it sort of was. Kind of like an iceberg. It points a little bit above the ground and then it goes, generally speaking, it's wider on the bottom. Or a volcano, same thing. Well, I fell into that realm, and what happened was the squamous cell was just a little bit of an inkling of what was going on there. It started to attach itself onto the underlying chest wall tissue, and they got it all out. And I have I'm sure it looks kind of lousy. I have a pretty good bandage on there. Any male nurse out there who wants to rebandage me, you're welcome to. I think I could use that probably tonight, tomorrow, next 5 days anyway. But anyway, that was it was satisfactorily removed and cauterized, and I smelled the smoke coming up from my broiling skin. It was the worst barbecue I had ever attended, because I was the barbecue. And they tied it up in a big package. This little volcano-shaped hole in the middle of my chest became about a 7-inch suture line, and that's because they had to go in deeper, dig deeper, and they couldn't use self-dissolving sutures because it was going to be under too much stress. So I was told under no uncertain terms to not do anything this week, and I'm trying. God knows I'm trying. So I'll probably be doing social media stuff this week, but for all my friends who were concerned, and I didn't tell that many people, but word gets around, I will be declared cancer-free when the next the 2 weeks comes about when they remove the sutures. So that's going to be cool. I'll be happy to share that with you. And yeah, it's also nice to know that I have something to fall back upon that makes me feel good, and that's you. That's you. Remember, I love you. You're my family. You give me hope. And you're way more real a family to my heart than my biological family ever could have been. They're chasing their own kind of dreams. It's not anything that I was ever able to relate to, so those relationships were kind of doomed from the beginning. That's okay. Just because you're born into the family with other siblings, it's no guarantee you're going to have a neat relationship with them. I envy those that do, brothers and sisters. Twins might be more likely, but there was 11 years difference between my sister and I. I just had, my mom had 4 miscarriages before she had her little Paul. So yeah, I don't relate to her. I'm 11 years older than her oldest son, and I'm 11 years younger than she is. So so I'm sort of like in no man's land there, and it's difficult. But anyway, you're my family, and I love you. And just to close one more time for this segment, this 61st episode of Living Happily Gay. Yay! I always say this to you. I mean it. Love yourself. You're the best friend you have. Goodbye, my friends. Signing off from Living Happily Gay, signing on again with Life Under the Palms. I hope you enjoy the heck out of it. It should be a lot more lively, a lot more fun, a lot less controversial. I'm going to pass up topics that I know won't be monetized because I don't want to go through that. I might do a blog just to address those issues, but for me to blow off steam. But this thing, though, no, we'll let it go. Let it go quietly. Make someone happy. Just one someone happy, someone you can shine the light on. Fame, if you win it, comes and goes in a minute. You need someone to take your hand and love you. Make someone happy, make one man someone happy. Someone you could give your life to. Love is the answer. Someone to love is the answer. And once you found him, build your world around him. Make someone happy. Make just one someone happy. And you may be happy too. Goodbye, my friends. See you. Life Under the Palms will be awfully beautiful for all of us. It's a good way to go. It's a happy go. And I tell you what, in this stressful world, boy do we need it. Bye-bye now. Paul signing off, episode 61, Living Happily Gay.